let's move on quickly to our next story. Perpetrators of Tontokrom clash will be dealt with, the Lands Ministry has assured. And this story is by Letitia Osei. The Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources has stated that it has commenced a probe into the clash between some residents of Manso Tontokrom and security personnel of Asanko Gold Mine Limited in collaboration with the appropriate security authorities. An altercation between residents of Manso Tontokrom and Asanko Gold Mine security personnel on Saturday, March 2, 2024, led to the death of 3 people. 4 people have so far been arrested following the clash. The ministry in a statement assured that the perpetrators of the act will be dealt with in accordance with the laws if found culpable. It also assured that calm has currently been restored at the mine site and in the community, calling on stakeholders in the area to remain calm. The public is, I'm quoting, the public is hereby assured that the perpetrators of such act will be dealt with in accordance with the laws of the Republic if found culpable. However, calm has currently been restored at the mine site and in the community. You can read below the statement. Go to citinewsroom.com so you'll be able to read the statement by the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources. Now we know calm has been restored, but on Saturday, the clash led to 3 people dying, thence to 4 people dying. We know in Asanko, I can remember about 4 or 5 years ago, they made a statement that over there is no job, literally, at all. So the boys, especially the younger generation, decide to go fully into illegal mining. And since it happened to goldfield mines too, in the past, it happened to them too, where the security personnel were always asserting that the illegal gold miners are either stealing their gold or veering into their concession. So there were always clashes, and it has continued through to now. Yes, the ministry has spoken, but how far will this continue? 60 seconds.
Thank you, Elaine. Asanko Gold. Well, since Galliano Gold took over from Goldfields somewhere 2016, they own 90%, government owns 10%. All the people have been asking for over the period was just for government to set up some form of community mining scheme for the indigenes to also get something to rely on. I'm, however, not saying that I am for Galamsey, no. But what I'm saying is their activities to a large extent needs to be regularized, all right? Now, the youth in the community do not really have anything doing. And so if their land, so to speak, has been taken over by Galliano Limited, and they own the Asanko mines. Maybe a little portion can be given to the community, you know, just so they can also have something to rely on. Listen, if you've ever been to those communities, I had the privilege to work with PwC in the Amansia Central, and we patrol both Amansia Central and then Amansia.
Which are the PwCs?
The one you know.
That is why he just said. That's why he intentionally said just PwC. He didn't mention.
So yes, they virtually have nothing doing except for Galamsey. In fact, there are days our security will go to Galamsey before he comes to.
Oh, interesting! Wow.
Is that bad?
Wow,
is that bad? Yeah. All right. Wow. And that's what they rely on.
Interesting.
Virtually nothing. It's just a few of them, just about 5% who engage in cocoa farming.
Yeah.
The rest are virtually rely on Galamsey. And so the harassment and what have you will continue unless and until government intervenes and says that, listen, let's give the people just something little to rely on. You know, a little bit of that concession would not take so much.
Right.
All right. It gives the Asanko people the freedom to also operate. That little portion will not take so much from you.
Right.
So just engage the community, just engage the people, let them understand that, okay, they can go so much, but beyond which we will have security that will be there, you know, armed to the teeth. And so if you go beyond this level, this is what is going to happen to you. And we should have that engagement for everybody to understand.
Right.
That's my little thing.
Thank you very much. You have 60 seconds on this,
Yeah,
so we go to the feeling.
To start from his point. Now, you see, most of it, this whole thing has been, some of this confrontation or conflict has been because of lack of stakeholder engagement.
Right.
You walk into an environment, this is a person who, I mean, didn't even know what gold is.
Yeah.
Okay? But then suddenly a company comes and says that, oh, listen, there's so much gold in this land, and that, yes, we need to take it out. And how are you taking it out? Would you take it out and then I have my...
There's no share.
There's no, exactly.
Yeah.
There's, we are, we'll give you housing,
no
we'll give you,
signed,
we'll give you housing, we'll give you, amenities, all that and so on. The people take the gold out, and then nothing comes.
You don't hear anything again.
That is when the people run into.
Of course.
You get it.
An angry man is an angry man.
Sure.
Thank you.
I mean, that is where he's been eating from. You've cleared the farm. Cocoa, as we say, in recent times we can't meet the cocoa. We can't meet the cocoa.
We can't.
Cocoa board breaks, what do you call it? Dissolving in the next few years.
Exactly. Okay, I hear the company, the processing company in Tema, they run 3 shifts.
3 shifts. Yeah.
But people go to work and they don't work. They only sit down.
Yes.
And then come back home. They sit down and then they are
And then
paid
come
at
back
the end
home.
of
There's nothing to process.
There's nothing to
Yet they are paid.
Yet they are paid.
And we are running at losses as a people.
You
You know what? There's another